we described these main three waves of social economist scholar, and now we have currently a development of this theory, this economic theory, in nowadays, and with in certain way Amartya Sen and Zamagni and Luigi Bruni, Jossa and other Italian economists, but also in the European Union. But which are the differences, the main differences from this past, from the classical idea of social economy and the idea of today, the thought of today of social economy?
Well, in the 60s, with Paul VI, we had the last, I think, a new problem, but the last attempt to expand the Catholic social economy to the problem of globalization. So because this social economy up to the 50s has been developed to give an answer to national problems, to local problems, to problems of communities or problems of nations. With Paul VI, the perspective explodes the problem of poverty in the world, and that has a little bit blocked the development of theorization, because the old concept at the global level had some difficulties to be understood, and the theorization has slowed down. While at the same time we have the flourishing of personalism, for example, which is not focused on society and the problem of order, but is more focused on the behavior of the single person in the social context. And at the same time, the development of business ethics and corporate social responsibility and this kind of perspective, which is typical of a theory which more or less accept the market economies and try to understand the action of the single person. And of course we had the development of many approaches, and anyway with the last two popes the problem of Paul VI of the globalization became again. So now we are in a position where some innovation is needed in different directions. First of all, understanding a social order of globalization, because the present day globalization is not helping the poor of the poor countries and is not helping the poor of the rich countries, so is all in favor of the rich, and this is not what we expected from the demand of opening also of Paul VI.
Some Ricardian theories.
And at the same time the research is proceeding also in understanding individual action along the lines of personalism or different, of course, perspectives. So Catholic social economy is open to interaction with other social economy perspectives, and for example the research on identity, the research on the problem of recognition, which is based a little bit on Rosmini, which was not part of the neo-Thomistic development, but still an essential, important philosopher. And therefore the research is simply trying to focus on the problem of today, which are not the problem of the, even if we have some regress in a certain way, but they are not the same problem of the 19th centuries, are not the problem of the 20th century. Different problems. Probably we have too many problems today. There is not only a social question, there are different problems that should be studied, and the theoretical instruments are simply developed, try to get to a new framework useful to understand the situation of today.